For the last part is the factor equalization, or the HOS theorem, an inference of this Hertzian model. It is raised by American Paul Samuelson in 1948. It states the convergence of relative and absolute income for homogeneous factors between trade partners. The international trade is the substitution for international factor flow. This inference is called the factor price equalization theorem, or HOS theorem. For example, China is rich in labor endowment. Before the international trade, China textile is labor intensive and the relative price with respect to capital intensive. For example, petroleum industry products is cheaper than the US because the labor price or the wage is lower. After international trade, China specialized in producing textile, while decreases the production of the petroleum. With the increasing of factor relative demand with respect to capital, the return to labor or wage rate becomes higher and the return to capital or the interest decreases in China. The situation is vice versa in the US. International trade influences relative factor price by eliminating the gap between the China and the US as follows. The wage increases but the interest decreases in China. Wage decreases but interest increases in the US. The international trade will eventually equalize product price by the convergence of relative factor price in the US and China. That is pretty straightforward. The trade relative price converges can show in this graph. That is before trade the wage to the labor to capital price return is the two countries A prime and A converge to the price after trade B and B prime. They converge to 1. So that's why the factor equalization happened in this case.